everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos. In today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now this time 4 years ago I was probably sat in this very bedroom concerned with nothing other than myself moving to university. Now 4 years later I have come to the end of my degree, I have now graduated, and I thought in preparation for some of you doing the same, I thought I would go through and react to some of the videos I created at that time during my first semester of uni and just see how far we have come. There's no doubt that when you move to university there's all of these thoughts spiralling through your head, you're experiencing a lot of things for the first time. And it just so happened that because of my YouTube channel, I filmed quite a lot of it. So I thought today we would sit and look over some of those old videos. Hopefully I can shed some light on a few different things and how they escalated. Hopefully there can be a little bit of advice thrown in there. And not gonna lie, I just want to see 17-year-old Hollie again. I want to see how much has changed. And I've actually arranged this hard drive into the year. So we're going back to 2016. That just seems like yesterday. Okay, so the first video that we are going to watch here is the video that I filmed on my moving day. While we are here, I just want to remind you guys that today's video is actually filmed in collaboration with Unite students. Therefore, this video that you're watching is going to be posted on their channel as well as onto my own. So whichever channel you're watching this from, definitely have a little crossover and check out the other, because if you find videos like these interesting and exciting, there will be plenty more on each channel. I look so young.
Hi guys, hello, it's moving day. I'm so excited. It is currently about 9:30, 10 o'clock I think, and we are just about to leave. I've finished packing up everything.
I think it's so funny, like watching this back, that my voice sounds completely different, and part of that is because at this time, this was 4 years ago, I wasn't as comfortable speaking on camera as what I am now, so I definitely did do like the little high-pitched beauty guru voice that was so popular on YouTube back in the day. But also being at uni and mixing with people from all across the country, all across the world, has definitely had an impact on my own accent. It's like you start picking up on words that they say or the way that they say certain words, and my voice, I think in my head at least, sounds very different now.
My room. Hello! We're on the road!
What?
Where are we?
My mum looks so different.
Stirling and Perth.
Between Stirling and Perth. I saw a sign that said Dunblane. Andy Murray territory.
Sounds so Glasgow. Andy Murray territory. Oh, this is so exciting. This is making me so emotional. Look at all of my stuff. Like, I still have pretty much all of that stuff, plus a lot more that I've collected from being at uni. I'm just skipping past so much of this because, like, I'm rambling, which I feel like is something when I do and I'm kind of uncomfortable about filming, but also when I'm just a little bit nervous and anxious and I'm just chatting the biggest amount of rubbish here. And it's clearly because I was quite nervous about moving to uni, and that makes me feel like, oh.
68 miles to go.
Oh, it's going into Aberdeen!
Yes, I just got a phone call for an interview. Me. I hope I get the job because I'm going to run out of money soon enough.
You did get the job. Well done, Hollie. You got the job like the next day.
Hello everybody, I have arrived. Look at me in my little room. It is so warm, so much so I had to go and get changed into my shorts. They're literally the first thing I dug out of this madness right now. But yeah, there are 3 other girls in here I think already. Three so far. And, well, 3 and me. And it's a flat of 9, so I'm so excited. I really can't wait. I don't even know where to start with all this, to be honest.
This is actually making me so emotional watching this. Like, that feels like just yesterday. Like, my whole university experience has flown in. But I feel like at this point it's good to mention that I was staying in the Unite Students property, Causeway View, which is one of a good few in Aberdeen actually, and the year that I moved in was actually the year that that one opened, so I was the first person ever to stay in this room. The place was like immaculate when I moved in, and I just, oh, it's making me so emotional. I absolutely loved this uni room. Like, I just made it my own so quickly. The staff that were working there were excellent and just made you feel so comfortable. One thing I would say, however, is I am always guilty of overpacking, whether it's for a night away, whether it's for a 2-week holiday, or in this case moving to university. I took so much stuff with me, which, fair play, did make my room feel like my own very quickly, but I also did not need half of the stuff that I took up. If you are starting to pack for university, definitely think about the space that you have compared to what you're taking, because it fills up quick.
We're currently heading home from dinner. Alison has nearly killed us down a dark alley twice. Twice, would you say?
Here to save the stabbings.
Let's go.
So, funny story about this, I remember this like it was yesterday. So we were out for dinner in kind of the city centre of Aberdeen, and Mum and Hugh were walking me back to my student accommodation for that night, and just put it in on like Google Maps because we didn't really know where we were going, and it took us down Carnegie Brae, which is kind of like an underpass bit in Aberdeen, which has 2 clubs either side of it. So you like walk down under like the main street, and there's like 2 clubs, and you walk through like the road to get to where we were going. And I remember walking through and we were like, oh my goodness, what is this place? And then we saw the sign for tunnels, and my mum was like, oh, it must be a nightclub. And I was like, oh, down here, that's so creepy. And then she's like, yeah, Holly, maybe don't go to that nightclub. And within a year, it became my favourite nightclub in Aberdeen. I would go pretty much every week if I could, and I always just think that's so funny. Like, my first night in Aberdeen, I was like, ugh! And then every other Thursday night since, I was just living it up in tunnels.
We got back and we were the only ones here, and then in the space of like 2 minutes, 2 of my little roommates have come on, so that's fun. I've got some friends now, so I think I'm just going to end the vlog here because I do think I've filmed quite a bit already, and I will see you again very soon.
Oh,
Bye.
honestly, I just love that, like, at that point in time, my flatmates were strangers and they went on to become some of my best friends throughout my time at uni. I went on to live with one of them for 2 years, and oh, it's just so exciting. Like, see if you're watching this video and you're preparing to go to university in the next month or so, just know that I am so excited for you. And I know at this moment in time you're probably feeling such a mix of emotions. You're excited, but you're also really nervous, and it's something completely new. But going to university was single-handedly one of the best decisions I've ever made. Part of me sitting here is so gutted that it's now over, but I know that like the next chapter will hopefully be just as exciting. But for those of you that are going to uni, just know that you will be absolutely fine. There is nothing to worry about. Take every day as it comes, and I am sure you will have an absolute blast. Okay, this next video that I have here is settling into Aberdeen. So I reckon this is the one kind of after the one that we've just watched. It was like a few days / weeks later. And here we go.
Sunday the 4th of September. Morning everybody, hello. I've spent the morning just kind of doing like induction stuff and like seeing what like welcome meetings and stuff I have to go to. Being cute, being cute, being cute, being cute.
I think this is when I got
get
my
myself a tree. We've got our foliage.
Good shout from Holly there though. I highly recommend when you do move into your student halls, if you can, get yourself some greenery in there, because it does just make the space feel so much more welcoming and friendly. I don't know what it is about having a little plant, whether it is real or fake to be honest, just a way of kind of bringing nature inside. It creates a nice environment, and every student room that I've been in since then, I'll always have at least 1 or 2 plants.
We have now come to this mall. I think it's the Bon Accord Mall. There's Hugh. And we're looking for somewhere to eat.
It's so funny that like this is me filming my first time all of these different places, and these different places then just became my life for the next 4 years. Like, I would walk through the Bon Accord Centre pretty much every day if ever I was going into town. I just think it's so funny how something that is so unknown very quickly becomes your new reality.
Bye mommy, see you soon. Well, there we go. I am officially living on my own. Ow! First injury of independent living complete. So that's me back in my room now, and I've just kind of dumped everything that we bought back in the kitchen. And also,
so this is probably one of the biggest moments of the whole moving to university experience, is the moment when your parents leave. And I did not know how I was going to cope with this, because I would say that at this point in my life, I was a very, very emotional, caring person, and pretty much any emotion that I did feel would be accompanied with tears. I don't know what it was, I was a very tearful person. And obviously I had never lived by myself before, and I didn't know how I was going to quite process my mum leaving. And I was prepared for floods and floods of tears, but when it came to her actually driving out of the Causeway View car park, I didn't feel sad. I just felt really, really excited, and that kind of shocked me a little bit, because I just expected for so long that I would be in buckets and buckets of tears. But everyone experiences situations like this so differently, and that is just a natural part of growing up. I know one of my friends at the time, who I would have considered a much stronger person than me, was in floods of tears when her parents left her, and she didn't expect that, whereas the opposite happened for me. So if you are moving out and you don't really know how you're going to process it, don't worry so much, because everyone experiences these different emotions in different ways, and for a lot of people this will be the first time experiencing something like this. So allow yourself to feel these emotions. Some people feel homesick instantly, and the first week or so can be quite difficult. Other people, it might be a longer process, and some people might not actually feel homesick at all. All of that is okay, and just know that it is a natural part of moving out.
and also this morning, while I looked a little bit dead and spotty and disgusting, one of
The self-growth, you did not look dead and spotty and disgusting, you look like a female that did not have makeup on yet. I've grown a lot since then.
one of our neighbours came round, and he said he went and got a big box of Krispy Kreme donuts, but actually only 3 of his flatmates have arrived so far, so he had loads of donuts left over, so he came and gave us the box of donuts. So there was a glazed donut left, and it is going in my belly.
I love how friendly everyone is. See, when you move into halls, because everyone is thrown into the same situation, and for a lot of people it is their first time living in that way, you just become friends with people instantly, and everyone is just so open and looking for a friend and looking for someone to talk to. You'll end up just sitting in the hallway with this random stranger that you met 5 minutes ago and telling them your life story. It's a really, really strange time moving into halls, but it's so exciting. I met some of the people that I am still great friends with now in those first few days of moving into halls. You meet all these people and you don't quite know where you're gonna fit in or who's gonna click with who, but looking back on it, it's just so funny to see how far both myself and my friendships came from those moments.
Today I need to go and pick up my student ID and pick up my freshers wristband, and I've also got a job interview today, so fingers crossed. It is
You got it.
11 o'clock just now, so we should get going very soon.
Also, you can definitely tell at this point I was so nervous about filming around people. I did not really film out with this university room unless I was with my mum, and now that my mum's left, vlogging is a private affair.
But then also today, to get the student ID, we rocked up to the place that we were meant to go and get our ID, and they hadn't actually printed mine yet, so I don't actually have mine.
Classic.
And Claudia, my flatmate, she only uploaded her picture for her ID 5 days ago, and hers was ready, and I uploaded mine about 2 weeks ago and mine isn't ready. And I've been through in the living room area, just sitting chatting with everyone, and I've literally eaten a quarter of a watermelon. I'm so full.
Okay, the last video that I think I'm going to watch today is a day in the life of a university student. Now, this was filmed just a little bit afterwards, and I have a feeling at this point I'm starting to really get into Aberdeen life, so it might be quite interesting to see it compared to the first two.
Thursday the 20th of October. Morning everybody, hello, welcome to a vlog.
Okay, so 20th of October, I've been at uni for quite some time now, and by the looks of things my room is just definitely my own space.
I'm so tired. 12:17 and I'm home. Now it is time to make lunch.
I have not seen the inside of that kitchen in years. That made me feel extremely nostalgic there. Oh!
Go shopping and then film the second part of my video, so we'll see how
Can we
that
also
works.
appreciate the personal growth that I'm now comfortable enough to film
baby.
in the living room? I'm coming on!
Oh yeah! Michaela's judging me for my food choices.
Just doing it for the flatmates!
Oh, I'm so excited!
An old man said to me, won't see another one.
We're having a Christmas extravaganza!
I just love how at this point I've been there for maybe a month and a half, and you can see compared to the last two videos how much I have come on. Like, I already look and act as though I've come out of my shell. I'm having fun with people that I didn't know like 2 months prior. These people are becoming my friends, I'm living with them, and that is my new normal, and it makes me feel really like touched that you can see how comfortable I am there. Like, things just became good, and I'm clearly having a lovely time even if I am singing Christmas songs in the middle of October.
Why is this not pairing?
Still got my accent
Well,
though.
like-
I'm sorry, none of you came to this video for Christmas songs. It's Claudia.
Do it harder! See if this just balances here, life would be good. Hey guys!
Be a doctor.
We've been sending this for the last 5 minutes. Do harder, you're not doing hard enough.
Oh!
That'll be Holly's vlog. Why is this not working?
Because you use a hammer.
Oh my god!
That's what the doctor uses.
Oh, I'm so glad that I filmed stuff like that, because that's just such like a menial little waste of time. Like, we're literally just fooling around being idiots. Like, I'd have forgot that that little interaction happened, but I filmed it and watching it back just makes me so happy. Like, you can see that I was just totally in my element. And as much as Claudia and Colin loved to have a go at me for my YouTube channel and filming everything, it's so special like watching that back.
Why does my hair match a kitchen cabinet? What is this? Ooh.
You need to cut off, that's what that is.
And I came and made dinner. I forgot to show you what I had for my dinner, but I had chicken and potatoes and peas, and it was very, very delicious. And now I've decided that I'm going to do an absolute blitz of the kitchen, because I feel like this kitchen just never seems to stay clean for longer than like an hour. I think there's 9 of us shading it, so obviously that has something to do with it, but it's really hard to keep on top of, so I thought that I would have an absolute blitz of the kitchen.
Good
So that's what
girl,
I'm gonna
good
do now.
girl.
I'm going to wash my dishes, and then this place is getting fixed. Just as an example here, like, this is the sofa. Like, how did this happen?
That flat.
How did this happen? Like, seriously? And then we have like the kitchen island, which is again mad.
Oh my
And
god.
this.
That kitchen was not a safe space. And I feel like this is something that is extremely important to get sorted out in the first few weeks of living together. Like, obviously coming from a lot of different households, a lot of people have been used to different ways of keeping their space clean. Some people are extreme neat freaks and want everything a certain way. Others couldn't care less, and some would just leave it for someone else to do. And that is fine if you're living at home and in your own space and you have like these agreements with your family. But when you go into communal living, you have to realise that there are a lot of people all living on top of each other, and that is going to lead to a lot of mess. You need to take responsibility for your own cleaning. which is something that I'd like to say I did. Obviously there are days when I didn't do my dishes straight away, etc. But you definitely need to come to an agreement on cleanliness when you're living together.
This is the current situation. The sofa has all been moved. I've been tidying behind here as well. No stone left unturned, but I'm kind of a bit stuck. I'm done! I'm so proud of myself.
Let's see the after. Let's see it.
This is an hour well spent.
Let's see it.
Look at this! I'm so proud of myself. Like, it is so tidy. Like, this island has not been seen for days.
Go on, Halls.
Woo. Also, I took out all
good.
of these sofas. I've tidied up the corner of misery that was just filled with wires and pizza boxes and disgustingness. Our TV's tidied up. We've got our little burst friend hanging over it. This is where we had an accident with an iron. Oops.
Just like the amount of random stuff that gets collected in a communal student kitchen is ridiculous. And that little deflated blow up, whatever it was, stayed in our kitchen for the entire year. We've got no idea where it actually came from, but yeah, that iron mark, not so good.
So thank you for watching, and I will see you again in my next vlog. Bye!
Bye! Oh, that was such a trip down memory lane. I'm going to stop watching videos and filming this video here because we've been going for quite a while. And as much as I'd love to just sit and reminisce, I've got other stuff that I need to do to get started with the next chapter of my life. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I have had the best time looking through some of those old videos, and I hope that you guys seeing me in that situation 4 years ago hopefully eases some nerves for the change that is about to occur in your lives too. I know that thinking about it now, you could be scared, excited, apprehensive, all rolled into one, but just know that this next step in your life is a great adventure. You are going to be offered so many great opportunities, and you will meet so many new people and experience so many new things. I for one am quite jealous that you're getting to experience it all for the first time, and I know that you will have a great time. Anyway, I'm going to head off now, so if you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, and if you do, I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye!